All right, we are back to another stream of Control. Hello, hello. Sorry, I was had to do this makeup stream yesterday. I had a busy project to finish, but thankfully it's in the works right now. But like I said at the start of the new year, new things are coming through. So let's just say we'll have something ready for after Control. All right. So yeah. Hopefully everyone looks forward to that. Um, Last time we had made our way through. I don't know which room we made it through. We had gone through the, I guess the what's it called? Not the executive suite, but the obelisk rock. I forgot what we were looking for. Yeah, we found a threshold for the black rock processing. Found that in order to help power the building. Found more stuff about Dylan. We even found a new mold. So new entities and stuff we got to worry about. And then afterwards, we told Pope what our real objective is, and it's to find our brother. And now we're gonna go try to do that. But before we do that, probably gonna let's try to do this one. Also, sorry, I'm still not like I'm not like dying or anything like that, but my cold is just like lasting a little longer, so you might hear a cough here and there and some sniffling, but we should be all right. Anyway, we're gonna head to the NSC power plant. Deal with the hiss down there. Rather cough really loud than play this fucking game. No, no, I would not. Actually, I'm enjoying this game. It's a little. I'm definitely like hard to remember like specifics, but I have like a pretty like kind of grasp of understanding what's going on. And first, destroy some nodes. Oh yeah, we can also zoom really fast now. Have you found on the stream? Switching to hear your mic at all. I'm glad you stopped by for that. I was able to see you, but There was a lot of people talking, so I didn't get a chance to shout you out. You were definitely coming in at like towards like that end point, because we just played a bunch of Jackbox games prior to that, before we decided to do some fan fictions. We managed to, I should say we, Abby was able to raise about $600 or so for that, when you adjust from UK to US. So we managed to do that. So yeah, it's a nice fun thing to do. Anyway, I don't know where the nodes are. Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. Maintenance. Can't wait for Visosho to take all the money. Oh, no, wait, that. Now so many of them. Come on. Oh, no, that's not what we did. And okay, there's people there, the screaming guys. I gotta go up there to the higher part. I just don't remember where. If I would have been kind of a bad year for V2 being, not up being kind of a bad year for me. I hope 2026 is better for all collectively. Yeah. Ow.
Look alive. Director on deck.
Look alive. Don't pay attention to the fact that the director just nearly tripped. Let's go up, I guess. Okay, I meant up, but...
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the Glock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the...
We already did this. Pretty sure he's Swiss. And I'm going like the wrong way anyway, but I feel like I have to go somewhere else. Let's try going up this way real quick. only have 9 minutes to do this mission. Oh no. Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah. I had a feeling. Hey, get back here. Done with the top area. That's close. Hey, new 2026 games slash DC you're excited for? Not that I can think of. The only one I have possibly any interested is Requiem, Resident Evil 9, but like even that, I'm not like, oh, I gotta play day one excited for it, if that makes sense. I can just shoot through. It's fine, it's fine. You know what? I probably have to go around this way. Apparently, Dr. Seuss' book accidentally fell into the public domain last year. Accidentally. There we go. Trophy earned, first on the scene. Well, that was fun, I guess. Ooh, that was close. He almost thought that wasn't going to work that time. Alright. Now let's actually go back to the main mission, I guess. Or actually, I think we might be able to talk to... Okay, no, let's go back to the mission to find Dylan. was one of the ones that pulled back for reasons. I'm assuming it's the one that has like the racially insensitive depictions of an Asian man. That's just my guess. Anyway. Good job, Helldiver. Spores showing up, that's a bad sign. It's called scrambled egg super. Oh god. Okay, hold up. Hey, back up. Ah, damn it. I died. We need to start putting more stuff to health, it feels like. Okay. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's not true. Officially addicted to Fortnite because of the Simpsons event. I haven't watched the full video, but I watched that. I'm like, it's got poo brain now. god. I need a health upgrade ASAP. Okay. Really starting to get tired of these mold things. Okay. Ah, okay. I think I went the wrong direction. There they are, all in there. Oh my god. Fuck off. Maybe a little marbles to heal myself. Very good. Is that all of them? Seems like all of them. I'm gonna keep moving. The hiss and the mold to worry about. Not a good day to be a director. What do we got here?
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Let's find out. Ooh. 2, the 3. Back to the ocean sun. Ocean hotel. Somebody is getting mauled to death. Ooh, everything's a little topsy-turvy this time. Okay, everything's normal in here. What do we got going on here? Okay. Maybe I gotta... Alright. One, two, a three. Alright. Let's go find Dylan.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
don't have time for this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there, and it's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Denied.
You guys didn't bring, like, checkers or anything, did you?
Any active duty security personnel found engaging in non-sanctioned leisure activities will be relieved of duty pending review, sir.
You could have just said no. Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything, it's just, you know, an ongoing concern.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
Bro's got chapped lips and one really bad scar there.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no-smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
I'll see you later, Langston.
A sudden stop. I'll be here, like always.
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find it.
Where to go to find this Benikoff TV of some sort? Guess we keep going this way.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Blindness.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Like that it just... Okay. Here's a sub quest you can do, but first you gotta do the main quest. Like, cool. Trophy earned, Cognitive Intruder. Almost killed the director with that one. TV.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Oh, cool, Twilight Zone. That had to hurt. Excuse me. It sure is spinning. It's the Benikoff TV. Okie doke. Oh my god. Back me up. Damn it, I can't see anything in the red room. Do we gotta go through that cutscene again? Damn it. Alright. Okay, let's try this. Come back there later. Yeah. You jerk. Oh, okay, it already did the... It did the whole thing with the TV and all that. so we don't gotta do it again. Thank you, Control. I'm glad we don't gotta do all that again. If only I could, you know, heal myself. That was close. Hey. Yeah.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the His.
Here we go again.
Into the TV. They use the TV babysitter, levitate superhero over the obstacle. Use levitate to complete the astral challenge. Can't let go of it. You gotta commit to holding it in order to go up. How long do we... Okay, we can't. We don't ascend for too long. Newsflash APB. The Hystatica. Our broadcast is... Alright, well, didn't even give me a chance to... What did it say? This Hystatic attempts to reach us. Our broadcast must survive. Okay, that's what they said. Had to look back at the playback. Trophy Iron, Rising Thought.
Dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Now we can get to hide areas just fine. face. I think I accidentally broke the game because I went down too fast. Ah, damn it, hang on. Very glad we got the one power to help with this. I don't think I was supposed to see that line suddenly appear. Excuse me. Talk to what's his face. Forgot I could just.
Numerous cell breaches on every level. These hiss things are a baddie. Let me know when the hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
Okay, well.
I'll see you later.
I'll be here.
Alright, I guess we don't have to talk to Langston. Never mind. So if we go, so we can go up. Probably have to go up with one of the buildings. I'm glad I wasted my time there. Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm glad the game didn't need to load for that to happen. But now I don't know. I guess I should follow where the enemy was. Did go just we gotta go down that way.
Dylan. He's so close.
Oh dear.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse. Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
We need to get back.
Oh boy.
I have to see my brother.
The face of a new enemy. Jumping Iron, my brother's keeper. I understood that reference. Not really, but. Slowly head back. Okay, let me out. This is the... Over here in career development. Additional personal mod slot. Sweet. That one. Let's look at some of our IDs. Salvador's ID. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. Lynn Salvador. That's him. Benikoff TV. OOP7-KE. Containment procedure. No unique containment procedures required while bound. Description: parallelity. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground into a maximum observed altitude of. When bound, the object allows parallelitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See report for the results tested with Prime Candidate. The object is currently bound by background. The object was first discovered in a local news story from Kansas. A figure has been seen over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named had bound himself to the object. Mr. was detained. See case 39-HQ-656. And the object was brought to the Bureau for study. Ocelot's anchor, AI-11-UE. Background: the crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the... Witness described it as a black sphere that faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew, by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere has Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported to the U.S. port of. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the... And talking to the board. We reach tether through control points into Bureau House. Nexus threshold area codes allow for access. You can translocate fast travel construct through the control points. Thanks the board. I knew that like 4 streams ago. Anyway, back to executive. All right, I just do a quick retweet since we passed the hour mark. Excuse me. Okay.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every...
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Should probably read these. They seem important. lore dump before I can see my brother. Linguistic stability. Analysis of Hiss threat part 2. Confidential summary. Researchers were sent to describe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities in the interest of safety. This was done with the non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hiss entities have been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Record. Refer to file for full report. Speech analysis. Analysis of the Hiss threat part 3. Confidential summary. If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalization, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it, to be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used word are through and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is a clear intention in the words, dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Refer to for full report. Alright.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in made up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall, CIA spy shit, god.
Okay, speak to Dylan on the upper level. The upper level. A.
Oof. Lots of arrows.
I thought it would be fun to, you know, float up to the upper level.
Stabilizing. Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's going on.
Did you see that Hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head? He's the enemy, plain and simple.
He's gonna say that in front of the director. I hope she don't mean it. Okay.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
I heard some rangers saying you saved the Ravens. They were attacked.
All right.
Hey, why'd you do that? Up there he is.
You are a worm through time. The thunders hum distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror in
My brother's insane.
Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunders hum distorts you. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunders hum distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow
me?
and red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Into the way. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The Hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be true.
that? Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in, you've always been here! The only truth! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orange peel!
Shit! Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you.
I'm curious what conversations.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden.
Ayo, what?
But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure. What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
The band. Back into the hole.
The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness.
Over this.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please.
Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
And back up.
Through time.
And we have another one. Also, this isn't a reflection of when he went fucking boring game about Control or anything. This is a good game. But, like, that's definitely how I'm gonna react to whenever I, like, have, like, I just can't get through a game if I find it that boring. I'm just go, fucking boring game.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
How many more times are we gonna do this?
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But
It's
also,
getting too real.
Many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
You know, I'm bringing in the hiss. Alright, we're gonna make the hiss great, and it'll make America great, okay?
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
No. I think it just goes right back.
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
So, just a reminder, Control is in the same world as Alan Wake. I'm not too familiar with Alan Wake 1 or 2, but, like, Alan Wake is a writer who, like, accidentally creates the world, like, what he writes becomes a reality, from what I understand. So, I don't know if that was just a tie-in to that story, so who knows. Also, how many more of these are there? My God.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream.
Okay.
This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now. I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
Are we done? No? Okay. I don't know if the flickering, like, there were times where the shots were flickering in between, so where, like, it was cutting to a different opening here and there.
They're
so
in there. We go around that way.
who knows? Anyway.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the Formation.
The Formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the Quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the Formation for maintenance.
So it's in the Quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the Formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
What's the deal with Blackrock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on Blackrock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking Quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the Quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. The lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
She's got elf ears, I just noticed.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Remember, we got this.
And they say good stock management would never make a difference.
What's the word, Faden? I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a Ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old Ranger squad was a great bunch. There were 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stahl, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Okay, where's the jukebox again?
Hey, watch yourself out there.
Good luck out there.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location security and proximity to a high-traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Sorry, Salvador, you became a boss fight. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's check it out. Tier 1 challenge expedition that grants rare rewards. Oh. Okay, so it's like a challenge. Challenge maker. Okay, well, I don't really want to do that, so I think we'll just move on. We're gonna keep doing this. Okay, so 4 sites. 2, 3. I guess we should just go with this one first. I should have waited. Okay, thank you, game. can't see the enemies, so where am I supposed to go to avoid them? Okay. Yeah. This is... I feel like I kind of just want to stick to the main story, because I don't want to have to keep doing this if it's just going to be non-stop challenges. So we might just stay focused on the main story and not do every side quest. How do I leave? So, like a jukebox I can teleport from? Because I don't want to do this. Okay, cool. So am I just stuck in here? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. That's not something I want to do. Use it. Okay. Enough of that. We're not gonna do that. So, let's... You know what? Let's go talk to the mold lady, see how she's doing. Check on Dr. Underhill, because we just spent... We haven't really done anything in the last 40 minutes, I'm sorry. Oh, you make more... Okay, yeah, that's too much to try to make for that. Are you crazy? Think we go with the threshold? I don't remember. That's not a good sign. Sorry, I just looked over at Twitter while we were loading, and everything seemed to have glitched out. I'm just gonna quick look. I'm not going crazy. I think the site just borked on itself. Okay, well, that was weird. Like the way I would describe it is it didn't just, like, you know, bork like a traditional error, but instead like it somehow glitched out like a creepypasta was downloaded, if that makes sense.
I finished synthesizing the samples. Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
So you promise I won't end up walking around covered in mold?
Ugh, the pill will prevent any biological infection by the mold.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
Yeah, why not?
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot. The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Okay.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure. Back to it then.
investigate.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Let's just slowly descend. Down I go.
Is that the source?
Looks like
it's kind of pretty.
Oh.
Nope. No.
Ow. Okay. It's a good thing I got the checkpoint there. Let's try it again.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Oh. No.
Come on. Open up. Damn it. Okay, well. Trophy and aggressive growth. Managed to kill it before we died. We probably lost cool loot, but, you know. A win's a win. Well, now I'm a little curious if there's anything we missed on here. Or can we fight it? How do we go back up, though? I see. No, I don't see.
Oh, good. Oh, I need more.
Okay, I think we figured out what happened to Ramsey. Board countermeasures.
You've returned, I see. And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big angry plant. Like, gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it! I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really. It's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the Rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Old Grove, Michigan.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Trivia and the importance of synergy. That's really useful, actually. Do some reading. Results overview, the American Overnight Program. The American Overnight Program has operated successfully for over years. Originally designed... sorry. Terribly sorry. Originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to the naturally skeptical population of America, it has additionally led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing civilians to call in and report their experience with the paranatural. In fact, American Overnight alerted the Bureau of, and in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigations sector have cataloged and categorized each important of America Overnight that was resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help AWE occurrence analysis. The more results of Night Springs have also been cataloged in a separate report. Refer to file full report. Federal Bureau of... This is a rare sight. No redacted pieces here. I'm sure that we've seen non-redacted pieces, but this one surprised me. Federal Bureau of Control. Television show proposal. Based on the success of American Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment in order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. We can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction in the event that Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs and has been off the air for a few years. You know, obviously, there's definitely a commentary to be had for this whole thing, but I don't think people are going to go for a television show if it's backed by the Federal Bureau of Control. Oh, well, look at another one. Federal Bureau of Control, listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for Islamabad. Sorry. Misread that as Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shifter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. Sticky note complaint, Federal Bureau of Control. To whom it may concern, in case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or home phone. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff. Okay. Excuse me, and these are just the recordings we already had. Alright. Let's go back and talk to the guy who was looking at the fridge. we'll do this quest and then we'll call it a night. You got a lot done tonight, sadly, due to all the reading and dialogue, so apologies for that. Bud, you good? Nope, not this way. This way.
Keep your eyes open.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Check out what I can do and Philip can't. I didn't do that. Okay. I think I could just go down. I hate that I have to be like I can't just stare at it enough. I gotta be all up in its grill. I hate that that's scary. Side of me, so dealing with you. Damn it, I didn't want to go this way. Oh my god.
Define new prime candidates. Our future.
Oh, this is trippy. Okay, whatever. I'll just teleport to the other part. I don't like the one problem I have with this game is the map layout feels like it doesn't make it clear where like I have to go sometimes, because this whole place is a fun house, so it gets a little hectic if I'm like, okay, I don't want to have to run all the way down there, so I'll teleport here and I should be getting there closer. But no, it's not where I want it to go. Oh my god. I guess just go down here.
Numerous cell breaches at every level. These Hiss things are a bad influence in my collection.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
Jesus Christ.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The Hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard Bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Hello? Oh, thank you, Jesse. The fridge is doing something.
Philip? Philip?
Oh, my brain. My brain.
If I look away, it hurts me.
It
sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Fuck?
Oh. That's an alien. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's try that again. Accidentally cause something to pop up.
Hello? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Fuck?
There's no Black Pyramid here.
Trophy Iron Astral Phenomena.
The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
So that was an alien. Sorry, that just happened.
Numerous cell breaches on every level. These hiss things are a bad influence on my collection. How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
Super.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Alright, I have now Max throwing everything. Excuse me. I just like returning to the executive center. Feels very appropriate. Excuse me. Okay. Let me just read what we got going on here. I don't know what my dogs are barking at, but I clearly don't have what it takes to do these progress things. I just want to get through it, so we're gonna ignore that one, and then 6 friend pouches, 1 way. Employee incident. Ferry Bureau of Control employee report review. Incident in question occurred on and was brought to HR Department's attention by the internal security personnel who intervened. According to the report, supported by security camera footage, Agent Filson entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich cut diagonally and packed in a plastic container, but discovered the refrigerator had his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the Bureau-owned appliance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson completed with security's commands to desist recommendation. Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. The review committee recommends 1 non-mandatory counseling session. Refrigerated procedures. Arctic Queen A110 or AI-10 KE container procedure. No unique procedure required. Description: altered effect. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator model from the 1960s. No cooling functionality. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. Background: the item first came to the Bureau's attention after it arrived after it survived the collapse of New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in an apartment rented by a man named. It became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. who was out of the building at the time of collapse, PM, retained ownership of the item until 1974, when the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. Appendix: new altered effect has been observed. See file AI-10F for details. See file AI-10K for new containment procedures. Alright, what is this? The former descent is back, not gone. It is previous disappointed. It is not part of the board, us. We apologize, deny all knowledge. For the inconvenience, you will see face the former. It is stealing, linking, altered items. It builds a competition, not us. You must espionage when possible. Do not believe, get hyped. How about the former's lies ad? We provide offer better package health plan. If you leave, you will be sorry, dead. And you will never exist. In the torn cosmic reality again. Yes. Okay, so the board is clearly, and the former are clearly two entities of the same reality of the astral plane. So clearly the former, it must be trying to collect things and stuff like that through altered items. But instead of a giant pyramid, it's a big eyeball. Okay. Anyway, let's see what Trench has to say. Oh, it's a 2-minute one.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Okay. So, because this was a makeup stream, we're gonna go right in tomorrow for another stream, Thursday. I don't know what I want to do. There's so many quests though now, it's getting kind of annoying. But I didn't know I can shoot while floating. That's actually really useful. that's where we go as the prime candidate. That's the tokens, and then there's all that. Why do we go through this? Okay, well, it doesn't. Oh, it's all in maintenance. Okay, well. I'll probably start off tomorrow doing that. I just hate the fact that it lists them all out like that. All friends, and then mold removal is in the research. Some research, okay. And then lastly, Langston's are in containment. Okay. Well, we'll deal with those quests tomorrow. But like, if it's something like the jukebox where like we gotta go through 4 different missions and they're all super tough and all that, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But it depends on how much we get done here. But we'll see. Anyway, with all that said, though, that's gonna be stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.